But the purpose of human life is not to win or lose. The purpose of human experience is to learn who you are. Each circumstance in your life, in your world, has been created by you. To offer you, the human being, and you, the soul within that body, the opportunity to look around and say, what is this about? And what can I learn from this? And why have I allowed it to come into my life? And why have I perceived it as I have? And why do I react to it as I do? Everything without exception in your human world is an educational tool. And fear, the tyrant, the proclaimed master of the planet, now there is a professor. For fear says to every iota of love as it begins to remember itself, how dare you? I will give you logic, reason, why at this very moment, if you allow yourself to be, you stand on the brink of destruction. And so, in human terms and through the human vocabulary of various religions, there became a personification of this tyrant, and it's been called the devil, Satan, being of darkness, prince of night. All it is fear. Fear given shape and form like every other concept in your human world. While you yourselves, in your individuality, in your personalities, are simply your own idea given form. Why, if you would allow yourselves to step outside of fear just for a moment, your life would appear to you as it truly is, a wondrous adventure, excitement, delight, creation. But because fear is the shroud within which you wrap yourselves, and your entire society approves of that. For instance, nothing is too bad to be true, and most things are too good to be true. Or so it is said. So the viewpoint you see is that darkness, badness, disappointment, illness are the norms of a human experience. And the abundance, the dance, the delight is something aberrant at best, an illusion most of the time. Why, when you were small children, I dare say as there is not one of you who was not at some time when you were in your child's freedom and delight chided for being too noisy, too inappropriate, too foolish, too whatever it was that the vocabulary in your family utilized to express their fear of your delight. And am I saying that your parents were monsters? Of course not. But they were and are imperfect human beings. And they did and do walk with their own fear. And nothing frightens fear so much than to perceive a human being without any. For fear then is thrown a challenge that it is not used to. For the world honors fear. So what is the task for all of you? To recognize that at every given moment of your life, you have not only the right, the authority, but the responsibility, and I say that word lovingly, to perceive where there is fear and where there is love, and to choose love. You have holy work to do, all of you. But it involves not one other person. Initially, it involves yourself. Until you can know your own holiness, you cannot honor another. Until you can love yourself, you cannot love another. What is the indicator that you are truly in love with who you are? Is that you are allowing your life to be what you want it to be. Allowing, not forcing, allowing. That is all that is necessary. The moment that you recognize that you are worthy of the Garden of Eden, it will be there. And you are worthy, and so is everyone else. But that is not your concern. You cannot push people into the Garden of Eden from the outside. You can only, from the inside, open the gate and invite them. So you must get there first. It's not so far. It's waiting inside you in the sanctuary. It's the voice of that very small child that says, I remember who I am.